And my travels find me here in West Seattle. Gonna stop. I got a few hours. Gonna stop by old Easy Street Records. They usually have a big stock of records after Record Store Day, and here it is, almost a month past Record Store Day. I wanna see what they got still, man. They usually always got something that was on my list, so let's check it out. And there it is on the corner. First I gotta find parking. Oh yeah. Over here somewhere. If you're visiting here in West Seattle, this is almost kitty corner from the record store. If you park over there, you don't have to pay for parking. These orange lines are the for-profit parking area right here. But a little tip for you, these are city parking, and it's 2 hours. Park for free right there. So yeah, bus stop. I'm parked here, and Easy Street Records is there. So coming up the stairs, I saw there was no more Amboy Dukes. That was gone. Matt Cameron was there. Black Breath. There was 2 of these box sets left. Replacements. Those records still had a lot of those records. A lot of Screaming Trees left. Susie and the Banshees. A couple of copies of those. The Prince record. I believe this was like, what, Black Friday? Record Store Day. That one came up. Alan Parsons record was still there. There's that one from another Record Store Day. More replacements. Then dropping just below here, I saw that Push from Grunt Truck was still here. What? Amazing! And it looks like a bunch of these were signed by Tim Paul, who was the bass player. There's Tim right there. This is one of those records I've listened to easily 100 times back in the day. There's the autographs. Tim on the signed a bunch of them. Bass player. I'll leave a link to Easy Street Records. Maybe it's because Grunt Truck is spelled, it's all one word and the T is shared. So that's how you look it up. Here's my copy here. Yeah, Tim Paul, the bass player who worked with Tommy Nymar from the band Accused, did a crossover from, you know, like thrash punk to the Grunt Truck project with Norm Scott, who did stuff with Skin Yard and Soundgarden, worked with Chris Cornell on some of his projects. And with a heavy heart, of course, I would have to mention Ben McMillan, who is the lead singer of Grunt Truck, also the lead singer of Skin Yard. He passed away from complications of diabetes, and I've known people who struggle with that. It's taking care of yourself at a different level. Being kind to yourself, watching that stuff, man. I encourage anyone dealing with that. And I didn't know Ben, but keeping an eye on your insulin, that stuff is just incredibly important. Here's the gal that was on the cover. She signed it too. Just amazing group of musicians. Jack was there. Producer, just the guy is a legend. If you don't, you know who Jack Endino is. But amazing to meet all these cats. And there's more stuff here from Record Store Day, Black Friday, and from the record store owners that I know. That's part of the business. Like sometimes they get stuck with that stuff, you know, and it doesn't sell and it just sits there for years. That Grunt Truck record, though, man, people were wanting that record. It seemed to be sold out in the rest of the country. All the RSD Essentials, that Splatter vinyl, that was pretty cool. Look at this. There's Thin Lizzy. The Tad record was still here. What? I got up early for that record. There was only 1,100 made. So again, link in there's another Black Friday one. Link in the description if any of these interest you. You know, I'm not trying to pump Easy Street. I'm not being paid by Easy Street. I just thought it was really incredible that a lot of these records are still there. There's another one I couldn't find on Record Store Day. There was still a huge line just coming up the stairs to see the Record Store Day records when I got that Bowie record, which was the one I was really interested in. And it's not here. Like, that one's gone. So I'm glad I cut in line, sort of. I ordered a burger, which gave me access to the building. And, yeah, I just ran upstairs while they were cooking my burger and said, hey, can you hand me that, the Bowie record there, man? And, yeah, Starman. But, again, Record Store Day, there's a lot of those Mudhoney box sets. The Fillmore box set of the Dead, some of those were still there. That Ted Nugent Vault, I think that's from Black Friday as well. But yeah, the Amboy Dukes was gone. I was like, oh man, because I wanted that record, but gone. The Ramones, that record for 2024, that release was gone. Most Ramones stuff was just, it gets sold out. Beefheart, Captain Beefheart was one copy of that still there. There's that picture disc. I think that was also last year. Cure. I was just kind of going through these in sort of how I live my life, in no particular order. A lot of this. Matt Cameron, another guy from Skinyard, an old grunge pioneer, drummer for Skinyard. Also worked with Soundgarden. Him and Norm Scott, interesting relationship, but I might have to pick this up one of these days. And with that, it was time to head out of Easy Street. But first, I had to hit the Eddie Van Halen bathroom. While I was there, I always like to share pictures of the bathrooms. Some of these places, man. This is the knob on the wall, just in case. And then here's the other bathroom. Now, in Seattle, most of the bathrooms are unisex, right? Gender-neutral bathrooms. So this is the other bathroom on the other side there. I thought this was really cool. So I hadn't been in this one yet. I guess I'm just old and I'm used to, well, that's the men's bathroom because it's got Eddie Van Halen on it. These guys have better signage. Didn't even know that was there. This is Easy Street Records. All right, people, with the birds of spring in the background, I'm back home, and here's the records I picked up while I was there. I really was tempted to get that Thin Lizzy record, the live record, but it's like dang near 50 bucks, and this is a little bit out of my price range. It's different than the one I have because it was recorded. Mike Scott the Spins was talking about this, and he got the copy of it. I guess it was recorded after Jailbreak had released. So it's got some of those tunes on it, which is very cool. It would be cool to hear those live, but what do you do? Just don't have the cash right now. But I did pick this up because this was on my list. The Rolling Stones live at Racket. It's a small club in New York where they released this. Oh, Dennis, were you turning it down? It's kind of loud, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right next to the speaker.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the subwoofer, so I don't know. It is.
I mean, if you wanted
the birds. I feel like I'm in a nature video or something.
Say some things were too loud.
It's a little noisy with the birds, isn't it? This is an outtake. We'll take this out. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. Rolling Stones, live at Racket. This is Lady Gaga was there. I did end up getting this because I'm a Slayer fan, and this was really cool. I don't have any Slayer on vinyl at all whatsoever. So I was excited to see this. Splatter vinyl. So yeah, it's like Rain in Blood. Rain in Blood, but that's the splatter vinyl. It's kind of a pink, so which is fine. All right, unless my eyes are bad, but I don't know. That looks more of a pink to me. But as they say, pink is the new black, right? So you got the blood, kind of blood mixed with some antifreeze or something like that. I haven't opened this one yet. This is Ziggy Stardust. It's a remaster. I've been looking for this record. I didn't have this record before. I've been trying to find a used copy. Just couldn't find one in decent shape that I didn't think might not skip. You know, I don't mind an old record with some surface noise, but some of the copies I've seen of this were pretty beat. And this is a audiophile, press, which is cool. It's from the Bowie estate. Not a bad price either. This is 26 bucks. Mastered from original Trident Studios master tapes with no additional processing or transfer. So, yeah, take that, Mo-Fi. So that's what I got. That's all I got. I got those 3 records. Been on a budget, not trying to spend too much money. Actually, one of these records I got because I had a punch card and my punch card had been filled up. So I thought I was going to get a free record, but I got I guess $15 off is what you get with a punch card, which I was a little disappointed at that, to be honest. Silver Platters, I don't know how it works. There's no punch card. They just tell you, hey, you got enough points to get a free record. You want a free record? Or one of these is free when I go to the register. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I guess you do a punch card and it's like $15 off. And of course I got another punch card because I tend to pick up records there when, when they have stuff that I like that's hard to find other places. Hey, if you end up picking up a copy of this, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'll leave a link to Easy Street. You're almost better off calling them on the phone, but you can order records online. I'm not sure how it works. I've never done it, but they did have, I mean, as you saw in the video, that was a few days ago, all right? Just to let you know, but still, those have been there since 21, so odds are there's still a lot on the shelf. This is an amazing album. If you love Seattle music, I'd pick up a copy if I was you. Just saying. Bonus content on this video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button or don't. But if you like the video, as I like to say, like the video. It's something I need to be reminded of when I'm watching some of the other vinyl community videos or car videos or videos about birds, plants, trees, noise. I'll stop. Here's some bonus content for you. Thanks for watching. Bye. West Seattle. 'Tis the hood. Hey, there's a bunny rabbit. There's a bunny rabbit here in the city, in West Seattle. What do you know? Newspaper stuff. Okay. Mount Rainier is out. Tonight, a friend of mine's band is playing downtown Everett here at Tony V's Garage. Talk about cars and music. This guy, Tony V. Anyway, this is my my city. It's the one I reside in, just north of Seattle, about 20 minutes of traffic's fine. There's a cool piece of art there on the building. And yeah, Everett, Washington, USA, 2024, early May. This is our stadium thing right there. Angel of the Winds Arena. I wonder what it'll be called next year. These companies naming buildings and things. And here's Tony V's up here. Here's all this. Some storefronts. Oh, they got people hanging out in front there. Look at that. Is there a line waiting to open? I thought they opened at 7. Oh, they're all smoking. It's all the smokers. Can't smoke inside around here, so there's that. Found some parking over here by the old church. And, yeah. Hey, look at that. Mountains are out. 7:30 at night. We still got daylight. We'll have daylight in June until like almost 10 o'clock up here. It's beautiful. Tony V's on Hewitt. New signage. This was my buddy Dave Carman, Mr. Dave Carman's band, the Virginia Street Revival. A metal band, double guitar kind of a thing here at Tony V's. I was excited. I haven't seen his band yet, so this was a first for me. There was another band called Woodshed after this, and amazing sets. Dave and I saw Ted Nugent back in the day. I picked him up, and that was great. He had tickets. It was before they had really renovated the Paramount. They renovated it in the early 70s, late 60s, and then Seattle had destroyed it again. So we went to that. You know, it was just it was an amazing show, very memorable show that at the Paramount. This is Tony V's. Just it's like a garage. He's a car guy and a music guy. It's a thing. It really is. Going to the theme of my channel. And there's Dave Carman and his lovely wife. And here they are hitting the stage.
To hear what's coming to you. Tony Beast! May the